Hi, I'm Jack Buffington for robotbrigade.com. This is another video in my series of videos about an open source mapping robot that I'm working on. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the bag for ROS2. And what this is a way that you can record data that's flowing around through the system and then play it back later so that you can test different algorithms on the same data. So let's say the robot crashed off the road. You know, it's a robot car, it went off the road. Well, if you were recording a bag file, you could go back and look at the data from that bag file and test it with different algorithms until your robot no longer would choose to go off the road. Then you could go back and hopefully safely drive the robot on the road again. So let's just get right into it. Over here on my laptop on the right, I have the output of a scan viewer program for the RP LiDAR data, and on the left I have two terminals that are going to a robot that I have over here on my right. So the first thing you do anytime you use ROS is you need to source the setup.sh file. And that allows ROS to do the things it needs to do. And the next thing I'm going to do up here is I'm going to run the RP LiDAR node. And there it's found it, but by default it doesn't start running. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on that RP LiDAR node. And we'll start to see data ticking away over here on the right. And I want to change the scan divider to be 1 so that I get data on a more regular basis. So here you go, you can see this. It's swinging by here. So here I am right here, and here is where the robot's located. And as I move around, you can see me moving. So the way that I do a bag is first I need to know what the heck the topic that I want to record is. And I keep forgetting this when I type it in. So ROS2 topic list will give me a list of the topics. Oops. Helps if you type it correctly. 2. All right, now I'll get the list. There we go. So I want to get the RP LiDAR scan topic. So the way I'm going to record this is I'm going to do ROS2 bag record -o, and that tells the output file that I want to, not necessarily file, but the directory that I'll be saving to. And otherwise it'll just do it by the date, I believe. RP LiDAR topics. Yeah, topic. Sounds fine. And then I have to list the topics that I want to record. So I'm going to paste that in and I hit enter. And now it is recording. And so let's go here and do something that we'll recognize. So I have a board right here, and I'm just going to stick this in the field of view and wiggle it around a little bit and moving it back and forth and maybe over here a little bit. Okay, so there we go. That's something recognizable. And then just to stop recording, you're going to hit Control-C. And while I'm at it, I'm just going to stop the LiDAR from running. Okay, so now it has stopped running. The map is no longer updating, as you can see. And to even really hammer this point home, I'm going to kill the RP LiDAR node. Okay, so now what I can do is, if I get a directory of this, RP LiDAR topic is a directory that was created by the bag recording. So I can do ROS2 bag play RP LiDAR topic. And when I do that, now we're starting to get data over here again, and we can, whoops. Ah, come on. There we go. Some of my cheat sheets. So there's my board. I'm not moving it anymore. This is the recording that we did previously. So if I wanted to do more than one topic, what I would do is I would go in the terminal here and there it is. So I did record RP LiDAR scan. Let's say I also wanted to get, I don't know, the scan divider. Then I would just go ahead and I would stick that right after this. So just to have a space and then stick /RP LiDAR scan divider. And that's it. Now that topic will be recorded as well, and it'll get played back when you play back. So that's a super handy thing to have, and I intend to do some recordings when I'm testing my robot and put those online so that for those of you who do not want to build your own robot but still want to play around with LiDAR scan matching and stuff like that, you'll have a data set that you can use. So I hope you enjoyed this. I have other videos on robotbrigade.com in the tutorial section, or you can also find them in YouTube. Of course, I have a playlist. So for robotbrigade.com, I'm Jack Buffington.